Hi guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 20 Team of the Season 4 review, and today guys, going to be reviewing the 92 rated 3rd German Division Team of the Season striker Undav. Never heard of the guy, but even so, of course, he must have had a fantastic season with his club in the 3rd Division of German football. I believe his base card in FIFA is only like 64 rated, so he's had like an incredible increase, maybe like the biggest increase throughout all of Team of the Season, maybe, I'm not too sure. But anyway, this SBC did cost me 20,000 coins in the 3 games that I played with. He scored me 10 goals and didn't get me any assists, but he does also have 3-star skills and a 5-star weak foot. That is tasty, a 5-star weak foot. I'm telling you that right now. Getting into his in-game stats, his main standout stats will be his 94 finishing, his 99 shot power, his 99 balance, and finally his 99 strength. I did have the Maestro camps that applied to him, and getting into his traits, he doesn't have any traits. This is a very interesting SBC. He has 1 segment to complete him. It's an 85 rated squad with 1 special card, either a Moments, a Team of the Week card, or a Team of the Season. Of course, 85 cards, and they're going for a lot more cheaper. Like, you can go and buy lots of 85 cards in the Serie A, like De Ligt, Donnarumma, Matuidi, Higuain, get good chemistry there, and all those cards are like under 12,000 coins anyway. So this SBC, according to Footbin, on both Xbox and PlayStation, is coming in at 85,000 coins. 85,000 coins for a striker who reminds me very much of Team of the Season Jonathan from the CSL, who I reviewed a few weeks ago. He was also a 5-star weak-footed player, and he was absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what he goes for on the market, but when I bought him, he was like 200k or something, maybe slightly more than that, and he was a super card. And when I was using this Undav card in-game, he reminded me a lot of Jonathan. I don't know how the stats exactly compare, but I think if you look at the 2 cards in terms of base stats, I think they'd be similar-ish in stats. And obviously, you know, as I said before, having 5-star weak foot was something that both cards had. But listen, of course, his finishing is going to have to be a big pro to this card. You know, 10 goals in the 3 games. I should mention, this guy is clinical as hell in front of goal. He's absolutely phenomenal. His preferred foot is the right foot, but even so, he can still bang in goals on his left foot, or at least certainly create chances on that left foot as well. Phenomenal. You know, his finesse shots I thought were very good, despite not having the finesse shot or the outside foot shot trait. His finesse shots were still very, very effective. His shot power at 99, having an attacker with 94 finishing, 99 shot power, and a 5-star weak foot is literally the perfect meta combination in this FIFA. And it's so cool that you can get a guy like this, that yes, you can't maybe necessarily, you know, he isn't the easiest player to link in, but he's also not impossible to link in at the same time. But he's got those perfect stats of the insane shot power, the perfect weak foot, the fantastic finishing. It's what you want from a striker. You can't ask for much more than that. And he got me those 10 goals in the 3 games. He's very, very consistent in putting the ball into the back of the net in every game that I played him with. So just absolutely superb there. His dribbling, again, very, very impressive. 97 agility, which goes up to 99 with the Maestro Chem style. He's already got 99 balance as well. 84 dribbling, that's fixed pretty nice with that Maestro Chem style. Goes up to 94. His ball control does go up to 96 as well. Feels nice and smooth on the ball, agile, easy to turn with, doesn't feel clunky or anything like that. And I think he is relatively tall. Oh, 5'10". Okay, I thought he was taller than that, but no, yeah, he does feel obviously very good. Now, obviously, I understand that people will see the 3-star skill moves. That won't take everyone's fancy. I can imagine that the elite players or the high tier goal players, or just people who love to use skill moves in general, won't be a massive fan of that part. But I still don't think, at least in my personal opinion, based on using him, I don't think you should put the, you know, his 3-star skills, that shouldn't put you off, at least in my personal opinion. I still think the cards, despite having 3-star skill moves, I still think, even if you were like an elite player or something like that from FUT Champions, I still think he's worth going for. I mean, you know, I'll tell you guys right now, every single person watching this video, you should be doing this SBC as far as I'm concerned. It doesn't matter if you can't fit him into your main team, you know, but I'm sure, you know, 85,000 coins, that's relatively easy to come by at this stage of FIFA. I'm sure people already have like higher rated Team of the Season cards that they might not already want to go and put in towards this SBC, and you might already have like a few 84 or 85 rated cards as well. But yeah, every single person watching this video should do this SBC, because he's one of those cards, he's guaranteed to work. He's absolutely fantastic, and hey, he got me the 10 goals in the 3 games, you know, what more evidence do you want? But also his physicality, again, superb, 99 strength and 92 aggression. He can bully bully players off the ball. He stands his own ground very well. Again, very similar to Jonathan. I think Jonathan was also in the very high 90s for his strength. Some people would argue, is his stamina an issue at 80? I can't recall in those 3 games that I played him with ever really getting tired, to be quite honest. He always seemed to be going, even towards the back end of games. He was still very, very effective and causing trouble and causing menace for the opposition and stuff like that. So I personally didn't find his stamina an issue. Obviously, again, 80 stamina on paper doesn't look the greatest, but in game I certainly didn't see it as a problem. So yeah, for me, there's no negatives to this card whatsoever. I mean, yeah, it would be nice if he had like a few more traits here and there and stuff like that as well. It would have been nice if he would have come in with an assist or something like that in the 3 games. But he got me 10 goals in the 3 games. What more do you want from a striker? He's a fantastic card to get. He doesn't have to necessarily go into your starting 11, but certainly as a super sub. I understand the FUT Champions is going to be kind of dead now after this week and stuff like that, but still think that, having him as a fun super sub to use in your teams, he's guaranteed to work. He's guaranteed to score goals for you. He's a fantastic card, really good value for money. Very, very good card. I thoroughly enjoyed using him for the 3 games that I did play with him. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.